Hi crafty people, happy Saturday. Welcome to another episode of Saturday Morning Makes. This is my 31st episode and I have two projects for you today, two different projects. I mean, different from each other. So I have a crochet project and a card. And I think I'll do the crochet project first because I started that a few days ago and then I finished it up last night. And I used Sugar and Cream Stripes cotton yarn, and it's a self-striping yarn. The color that I used is 23114. It's blue. It says tie-dye stripes. So in this roll is 120 yards, and that is what the pattern calls for. And what I made is a bowl cozy. So I have some fabric ones, and recently our best friends were here, and she had a couple of bowl cozies. I'm trying to say it right. And she wanted a couple of more. So we went on the search for that and found some fabric ones. And so I got to thinking the other day, I think, why couldn't I crochet some? And that would be fun. So I went looking on Pinterest for patterns and came across this one. And actually, I came across some other patterns, but several of the patterns I found all still led back to this pattern. And this is by Amy B. Stitched, and it was a free pattern that I found. It only uses chain, single crochet, and slip stitch, so it's super easy to make. And I was going to see if there's any more information on here I can give you to get to this pattern, but like I said, excuse me, I found it on Pinterest, and it's Amy B. Stitched. So probably if you just search for that and bowl cozy, you'll find the pattern. And it seems to me like in the pictures on some of them, there was like a pink one and a blue one. There are two stacked together. But anyway, that's the pattern I used and the yarn I used. And it did take most. I was getting worried that I was going to run out and have to piece my yarn together, which I don't like to do, you know, on a smaller project. And I didn't have to, but I had a little bit of yarn left over. And here is the cozy. So for the bottom piece here, you make two of these rounds here, and then they get stitched together. And then that creates the bottom of your bowl, and then you just work from there. So it's the size that I was looking for. And now about, you know, bowl cozies, a lot of people want these because they want to put them in the microwave. You know, I don't even put my fabric ones in there. That just worries me. So I will heat up. I'm a real soup lover. And I heat my soup up if it's, you know, a pot of soup that's left over or whatever. I like to make homemade soup. So, you know, I'll put my bowl in the microwave and that gets really super hot. But I just usually, when it's ready to take out, will grab the rim and have my cozy right up there and slip it under real quick, because the fear of it catching on fire in the microwave is more than worth it to me to put the cozy in there and heat it. So while this is 100% cotton yarn, I just, you know, I would suggest not putting them in the microwave, but you know, it's up to everybody's own preference. But anyway, this is how it turned out, and is pretty much what I was looking for. So I like it. I think it would be a great gift to make some of these for somebody. So that was my first project. And then my second project, I made a card, and I'll show you real quick the things I made for that. I used this stamp, which isn't he adorable? This is a really nice woodblock stamp. It comes from Great Impressions, and they are out of Olympia, Washington, and there's the number H58. Great Impressions, we used to have a craft warehouse here, and I really super miss that they are gone, because here where I live on the coast in our city, we have not one craft shop anymore. And I used to spend plenty of money in craft warehouse, and it was a nice big craft store. So we are really missing them on the coast. But they always had the monthly Great Impressions stamp display board up there, and they had like coordinating stamps, and then they would always have all these wonderful samples that the company would send out on these display boards already made up. And I believe that they still do that, because I was recently in a crafty store and they had a display from Great Impressions on there with cards. So I'm pretty sure they still do it. Whether or not you could still find this cute snowman stamp with them, I'm not sure. I didn't look. But yeah, this is a really cute stamp, and I don't know exactly what year I got this one, but I used that. I used these two sayings from the Snowman Season Stampin' Up set, and this stamp set is still available. It is a photopolymer stamp set. I used two of the dies from my layering squares, also from Stampin' Up. Now, I think layering squares have been retired, but you might still be able to find them somewhere. They have straight edges and scalloped edges. I used some of this gorgeous paper. This is the gold and rose gold metallic specialty papers. These are still available, and I want to show you the difference in colors in these. They have this real brushed, while they look textured, they don't feel textured. They're very smooth, but this is the gold, and that's the rose gold. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous, you guys? But I just love this paper. I think I'm going to have to buy some more of it, because most foil papers are, you know, you don't get a huge pack of them, so I always use them kind of sparingly. But let's see, you get 8 pieces, so you get 4 of each color in this pack. And again, that's the golden rose gold. Okay, and then I used also from Stampin' Up! Some of the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper, and I think this paper collection was from last year, but it's got a lot of great colors, just all sorts of colors that are good for fall, summer, winter, Christmas. It's just got tons of plaids in there. I love plaid papers. And I think, other than I used my Stampin' Up! Blend alcohol markers and inks and some white embossing powder. So here's my card. And I love the way it turned out. I used, the card base is called, that color's called Cinnamon Cider. And then this kind of yellowy orange color that I used as a background piece here, and on his scarf is Mango Melody. And I just thought it needed a little pop of some other color besides typical red and green. And then I picked out a piece of the plaid that had that kind of color in it to pull it all together. I debated about giving him a red bird, but that bird definitely doesn't look like a cardinal, so I decided to make it a blue bird of happiness bird. And then I didn't really want the sentiment on white paper down here, so I used the same color as the card, and then I heat embossed the sentiment with white embossing powder. And then you can see I used that pretty gold just as an accent there in the back, just to give it a little pop. I debated about putting some other bling on it, but I just kind of liked it the way it was. I did go back and add, I'm not sure if you can see it sparkling. It's kind of hard to show up on video, but where all the little dots were, I added some Wink of Stella just to glisten it up a tad bit. And then on the inside, hoping this season builds heartwarming memories. And then I added a strip of that plaid paper on the inside there. So that is my card and my bowl cozy. So those are my projects for this episode of Saturday Morning Makes. I want to thank all of my new subscribers. This Saturday Morning Makes has been bringing a lot of new subscribers to my channel, which I'm really grateful for. So if you can hit the like button too, that would, or the thumbs up, that helps to make my channel grow and be seen by more people, which I really appreciate. And Jill Norwood is who started Saturday Morning Makes. I'll put her information in the description box below. So be sure to go over and check her channel out. And Saturday Morning Makes has just grown into this really big thing. I used to be able to go and check out everybody else's videos, you know, during the day or evening on Saturday, and now it's grown to where, you know, I've got wonderful videos to look at through the weekend and beyond, really, depending on how much time I have to spend, you know, viewing them. But you can also see what people have made on Instagram and Facebook. All you have to do is search that hashtag satmornmakes, and you'll see that hashtag right below the video here. And you too can take part, and you know, whatever you create, do the same thing just like I'm doing here. Or if you don't want to do a video, take pictures and post them up on wherever, whatever social media. All you have to do is just add that hashtag, and that's how you search out also by that hashtag what everybody else has done. And then you can find all the videos and pictures and watch to your heart's desire. So I hope you'll join along if you haven't started doing so already, and be sure to check out more makes by other creators. And have a great weekend, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.